Alright, let's talk. Let's talk or less listening? Which one is it? For me right now, kind of busy at the moment. Hate to break it to you. Kind of busy at this moment. Can't really come to the phone right now. But if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, if you're hearing this, I'm kind of busy at the moment. So please keep your calls to a minimum tonight. Thanks for understanding. Because tonight I'm having a great live stream and great night with my family. So keep the excitement to the minimum. Remember, excitement to the minimum. Should I go outside? Yes, you can. Okay, so quarantine's been over. No one really told me the quarantine was over. I didn't remember reading the quarantine was over about the zombies. Zombies. I know, right? Zombies. Like, zombies. Think about it. Happy Halloween, because tonight, it's a good night. Last night of September. Means I can wake up. Because it's October. Tomorrow. Woohoo! Halloween, I can't wait. October 31st, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I just can't help it. I'm just so excited. And no one really knows why. Except me. Why am I so excited? Friday night. Is there weekend plans? I don't know. How would you know? If you wouldn't. No. Unless you watched it. But if you watched it, then you probably listened to it. But if you didn't listen to it, then you didn't watch it. But if you had bad audio listening to it, I really apologize. I'm trying my best to get the best audio for these videos. Especially on my phone. And laptop. And I cough. Because I'm not trying to lie. I'm not trying to fake anyone out. I'm just proper anime punk. Comic punk. Welcome to behind the scenes. And to all you out there watching Halloween movies tonight extravaganza movie night for me is Hocus Pocus 2. So I got a lot of things to talk about Hocus Pocus 2. So warning, no spoilers yet. Not yet. But soon. No spoilers yet. We'll get to the main part of the show in due time. But in due time right now, whoever is listening and watching, I hope you have a great rest of your night and evening, and go from there. But if you don't want to have a great rest of your night and evening, then, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Other than, sure up, it's Friday. Stop being a sad little sourpuss thing to grow the fuck up. Got my haircut today. Stylist asked me, how'd you get those scars? How'd I get what scars? scars about me that if if anyone can really keep a secret, my scars hide a lot of secrets. A lot of secrets. But tonight's not gonna be a book about secrets. Tonight's gonna be a book about horror. And suspense. A little bit of thrill. A little bit of excitement. Not too much excitement. Yeah, because I got, better time wisely. And so, in these brief 5-minute clips, they call me Popular Anime Punk. You can check me out on YouTube. You can check me out on Twitch. But 1,000 subscribers takes 1,000 subscribers. How many watchers does it take? No, it only takes one. Could take two. Could take three. Could take four. Could take five. Could take six. Could take 7, 8, 9, and 10. I hear your phone. I don't know where your phone is, but I hear your phone. In the car. Like clockwork. Like clockwork. Like clockwork. Well, really well, my friend. Really well. It's maybe time for me. I gotta go. I'll be back later on tonight. That's if you're still watching this. That's if you're still interested in hearing what I want to talk about tonight in a little show I like to call Punk's World. Stay tuned. Tacos rule. My Deadpool has lost his color. He used to be violet, blood red, now he's painted black. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No color anymore, I want it painted black. Oh man. Good morning everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of Punk Coffee Car Backseat Confessions. With laughs and giggles and bloopers and highlights. And with chat. If you want to chat. If you want to chat. If you want to chat on Twitch. Or if you want to chat on YouTube. Have a chat. Because honestly, they call me Jabberjaw. What Jabberjaw? What are you gonna jabber about? Speak to me. Get it? Got it? Check it out. Subscribe to it. Hear it out. Listen. Later. it back. Review it. My music is good. It's getting really good. It's getting really better. Improvements. It's a unique type of music that not a lot of people have the ability to interpret. Yeah, some have interpreted it and it was just like, oh, it's pretty good. Oh, okay. And all the Russians keep saying, that's good. That's good. And then the Germans, or the Finland, or Swiss cheese ribbon. So today was interesting day. Besides what's happening on stream. Mike's basically just talking. But backseat is allowed. Get it? Backseat viewers is allowed. So you want to get in the backseat. They're allowed. But in the rear mirror, there's only one face. Okay. So remember that time? Remember the time. So it's 4 minutes and 48 seconds. It's gonna get on time. It's gonna try to get on time. Talked to a coworker today, and he has the same name as a Metter employee I used to work with. And that's a different story, but story of the day. Me and Steve were talking about marijuana, seagulls, taxidermy, and food. Oh, and St. Bernard. They were talking about all that at 3 in the fucking morning. What a conversation. I mean, it was like, I didn't expect to have a conversation over seagulls with St. Bernards, but I was like, oh, St. Bernards. Cool thing about my friend Steve. Cool guy. I call him a friend because I work with him. He's a great guy. Cool thing about Steve, his birthday is the same as Stephen King, which is eerie and creepy. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I was like, that is so cool. I tried to see when my birthday was, and it was an anime character, and I can't remember for the love of God the anime character's name, but it was birthday. I never got the birthday card. Sad. How sad. I never got a birthday card for my birthday from someone. And it was sad. What was really sad about it bunch of hocus pocus, if you ask me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Welcome to Popular Anime Punk's live stream here on Twitch. Welcome everyone. It's Punk here, coming to you live. In a few, just wanted to, check in, give you guys an update. The movie review is going on. The watch party is going on. We're watching Hocus Pocus 2. If anyone is actually listening and actually watching, which actually no one's really watching, which is cool. Nevertheless, I finished watching Hocus Pocus 2 and I have some thoughts on it. So, maybe I'm on to something, maybe I'm on something not. Who knows? But what I do know, there might be spoilers. So, and there might be viewer discretion advised. Because there might be cursing. Some language. But not too much language. I got my coffee. Alright. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Friday night. Welcome to the channel. Dun, dun, dun. So I've been working on a new song for October, which is actually right around the bend. So tonight, officially morning, It's October. It's Halloween. So, what did I think about Hocus Pocus 2? Oh, jeez. Where to start? Where should I start? Should I start from the beginning? Or should I start from the end? And work way to the beginning. Like, I can tell you the premise of the movie. I can tell you how bad and good that movie was in 5 minutes. Or less. That's just me. And that was just from the trailer. So I finally sat down and watched it. First 5 minutes of it. Had a decent storyline. Then the dialogue. I listened to the dialogue and I was just like, there's things that I would like to tell people, but honestly, they couldn't really believe what they were hearing. I'll be honest. Like, if you don't believe in magic, if you don't believe in supernatural shit, then you're not gonna get this movie. You're not gonna understand this movie. To be honest, like, you gotta really understand what you're dealing with. It's not just a bunch of hocus pocus. You really gotta know what you're dealing with. So there's a lot of things that I would say viewer discretion is advised, because there's a lot of things that this movie is not advising viewers of. But that's just me. That's just me, you know. Huh? Now I'm not in the garage. Okay, so first off, Hocus Pocus 1. Let's talk about Hocus Pocus 1. So, Zach, the main character, lights a virgin candle, a black candle. Sanderson sisters come back to life. From there, Sanderson sisters try to reclaim Salem. So, first 5 minutes of Hocus Pocus 2. Salem. Sanderson sisters as children. As kids. See what they're doing. I didn't like it. I did not like it. I did not like the intro. I'm sorry. But I did not like it. So, pardon my words, but I did not like it. It was not a good movie. It's sad. It's a sad movie. It's a sad, dark, twisted movie, and I just didn't like it. I don't like the sad, dark, twisted movies all the time. I don't. It's supposed to be a Halloween movie. It's supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be terrifying. What's more terrifying than selling your soul to the devil, or meeting witches, or hanging out in cemeteries, or being a punk? What's more scary than that? Being a kid. And knowing the monsters are out there. That's what's scary. But, hey, I'm not here to scare anyone. I'm just here to let everyone know that I hate those type of monsters. Every time I talk about Halloween stuff, it happens. Because trick or treat, it's one thing. But hocus pocus, it's a bunch of magic. No, it's not. There's truth behind magic and lore. If you actually have time to read it and understand it. But then you're introduced as a zombie, and it's like, oh, okay. But still. At least you had the main characters. But yet you kill off two of the sisters. Because that's what Disney does. A dark tragedy. They kill off two people. They killed off the last two characters. Which made the main character, protagonist, suffer for not reading the scripture right. Even though they read the poem right and read the spell right, he killed off sisters. He killed witches. Salem kills witches. Like, is that not scary? Like, Salem kills witches. To people back in 1817, you would think it was the most terrifying thing ever. But you realize it's the year 2022. Every 30 years. It seems like every 30 years on Halloween, there's one movie that just is supposed to knock out, be the Halloween movie of the year. For me, I think it's Hocus Pocus 2. Just from what I've saw and what I've seen from that movie and what I've gotten out of that movie, which is a little amount of details, with a little amount of watching it, what I've already figured out from that movie, which is really nothing but just peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Because, it was good. Bette Midler looked good. Sarah Michelle Gellar looked good. Kathy and Jean look good. They look good. But you reprise these outstanding roles. I think you just gave Ben Miller an Oscar for that climactic role scene. Okay, maybe it was just me. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I was just like looking into the movie way too serious, and I was just like, you know what? Witches. They don't exist. It's a bunch of hocus pocus. Yeah, witches exist. But hey, I said it so my mouth shut. Or lose my head. Huh, not yet. Oh, well, I thought it was pretty good. You know, it wasn't what it was what I was expecting. It was gonna have a backstory on Salem growing up, them figuring out that like young people want to become witches, and the book chooses one person to be you know given the ownership of becoming cool, popular in the under mainstream satire of knowing witchcraft. I guess the movie was accurate. I mean, Salem is a very haunted place, uh, which they really do take their Halloween serious. So they like Halloween. I like Halloween. So happy Halloween. If you haven't seen it, then I won't spoil it too much. But if you have seen it, I'll try to uh, not ruin the movie too much for everyone. I'll try not to talk too much through the movie, which I don't. When I watch a movie, and then I listen to it again, watching it with commentary, and then and subtitles, and then I watch it. So, but I could watch it tonight, and but I finished watching it, and it was good. It was good. I mean, it's what I expected. You know, it's what I knew was gonna happen. It was gonna be good for everyone to be like, yeah, it's the number one Halloween movie in the world. Yeah, yeah. There's more to it that I would like to share and discuss, but it's really more just like excess tomfoolery. That's like I'm just like I'm not gonna go into like every single detail of the movie. I'm not gonna dissect a movie that way. I would just tell you from like the first 5 minutes to 15 seconds you meet the main characters, you're just like, you already know where the movie's going. You already know where it's going. And it was like, I already knew where it was going. And got like halfway towards the end and got to the climatic scene of the ending, and I was just like, yep, saw it happening. It was predictable, but it's enjoyable. It has great moments, but what would I rate it? It's a Disney Plus movie, so but for Halloween, Hocus Pocus, and for what it was, it was a 7 out of 10. So it was pretty good. It's they had great openings and great transitional scenes. I was impressed, uh, but their music taste was kind of lacking. Though towards the end, uh, the outro song was pretty good. That was a good hit. But 7 out of 10. I gave it a 7 out of 10. All right. 7 out of 10. We're gonna take a quick 5 minute break. I'll be right back. I gotta do some things. So, stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. Well, trick or treat is scary. What? Not as scary as Hocus Pocus. Less than an hour. More than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. How about 30 seconds? Got past the 30-second mark. Engines are rumbling in my heart. I'm ready for the race. I'm ready for another adventure. Space case, here we go. Let's go, let's go on adventure, you and I. Let's go on adventure, you and I. We can fly and have the car. We can fly and have the car. But we're going on adventures. And we're going to the pictures. And we're going to the red carpet. Star Angel, I hope you hear it. 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 Star Angel, I hope you can hear it. Star Angel, where did you go? It's been so long since you've been gone. 9 years, so long I've since forgotten your star angel. Star angel. Oh, my heart is racing and my voice is cracking, but I'm singing from the heart. Star angel, star angel, star angel, I hope you flip this stop my heart until I save some people. Please don't let me go, please don't let me go. I don't wanna fall off the shelf, I don't wanna see my put me on the shelf. Play me loud. Put me on the shelf. Play me loud. You can tune me out. You can tune me out. You can tune me out. But I'll never. But I'll never. But I'll never cry for you. But I'll never cry for you. Please don't cry for me. Oh, it's a long shot. It's a long bet. But hey, it's the middle of the week. Get your groove on. It is time to move on. It's time to get with the show. It's time to play along. It's time to sing along. It's time to tune in and tune in and tune in when you can now. Oh, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're back. We're back. We're back live this Friday. It's Friday evening, coming to you live from the Lake House Studios in the East Coast to the Midwest to the West Coast, back to the East Coast. They call me Trevor Shaw, they call me Space Case, they call me Scooby-Doo and the gang, and Supernatural and the gang, and they call me a whole bunch of other things. But one thing's for sure, they all call me not Tom Brokaw. But we are live this Friday, so welcome to the talk show. Here's your host, the one and only popular anime punk. Ba-ba-da! So, welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Welcome back. If you're now tuning in, if you now have time to tune in, if you don't have time, and you're busy, I feel you. I understand you. But it's what it is. So, for those our listeners, those our watchers, our viewers, and our subscribers, and followers, whatever, you in on it. So, But 2 days ago, Mile High Berry followed followed the channel. So cool. We're at 52 followers. See what it is? It's like, hey, do you have 1,000 subscribers? Not yet. I could get 1,000 subscribers. I could in a heartbeat. But my heartbeat's not beating pretty fast right now. So it's beating kind of slowly. But I'm not too excited about talking about this movie review. Um, about Hocus Pocus 2 because I just finished watching it and I have theories and I have questions about it, concerns, but no spoilers. I'm gonna try not to spoil the movie too much, but if I spoil the movie too badly for y'all and you don't like my movie reviews and you don't like my movie critiques, I truly apologize for what I'm about to say. So if you do chat with me in the future, what future? Uh, any future in which, you know, this channel exists in proper society. And if it doesn't exist in proper society, then the majority of society is pretty much batshit insane and crazy and psychotic. You mean you're psychotic? Well, no, I'm a maniac, which makes me a psychotic maniac. Get it? Oh, oh. I think that's a funny joke. I really do. It's like people, you know, always laugh at it, and I think it's pretty funny. It's like, what's funny about it is, people in California used to call you psychotic. They called me psychotic in California. And for some odd reason, like, I was never psychotic. But they called me it. And then I moved to Maine, and people were calling me maniacs. They call Maine maniacs, so I'm now a maniac, officially a maniac, and now people are calling me a psychotic maniac. Get it? But I'm not a psychotic maniac. And I laugh. I think it's funny. I I think it's funny. And it was, but that was really funny what they used to call me. They used to call me uh unpopular. They used to call me unpopular. And I was like, well, no, I'm popular. I'm popular. I'm not unpopular, but I'm popular. I'm popular enough that people used to laugh. People used to care. People used to have the time to spend. But that was a moment in time. But my movie reviews, my movie reviews on tonight's movie, I really gotta, to be honest, it's a unique movie. It was a unique movie experience. How about that? I mean, if anyone can believe that, um, if I had to spend another hour watching Hocus Pocus 2, I'd probably uh, spend it watching it. When I'm not so, like, just bothered by things. But that's just me. I haven't been bothered by something nagging me in the back of my shoulder. And I woke up this morning and had this huge scratch on my arm. I don't know where the fuck it came from, but it stings like hell. And I'm thinking, like, where the fuck did it come from? And I cut my nails, and like, I'm just, it's something haunting me. It's something, you know, physically there that's trying to like, I don't know, it's like, it's weird. It's like, I've been dealing with a lot of demons, a lot of ghosts lately here in this predicament. And watching Hocus Pocus, I was like, oh great, now I gotta deal with witches. I gotta deal with like zombie curses and black magic and all this other Hocus Pocus nonsense. And it's like, nope, you don't. It's like, why? Because you're not a virgin, you dumbass. It's like, nope. Thank God. Thank God. I could die happy now. People are like, what are you talking about? It's like, well, if you fell in love with a gothic girl, she'd probably be like, hey, make love with her at midnight and then, like, have sex at a full moon. That's if you wanted to release Satan, which, if you're trying to release Satan, it ain't gonna work that way, honey. It just ain't. But Satan is real, you know. Demons are real. Witchcraft is real. There is some Lords of the Hocus Pocus stuff that if people actually, partake in that stuff, which, hey, by all means, whatever floats your boat. I mean, like, if you enjoy, different lifestyles, then that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But anyway, the whole witchcraft and all that stuff. It's like, there's a lot of these people that, they are they are at the breaking point where they are they're at breaking points at times, and it's like I always hit this one breaking point at my time, and it's always like, here's my time. Okay, so in the first 5 minutes of that movie, watching it, I like how they went back to Salem in 1817 and how everyone was so freaked out that like they're now trying to make demon spiders. I was like, I see what they're doing now, and I was like, no, I don't like spiders. Like, I don't like spiders. That's one thing. I don't. I tolerate spiders. I just don't like spiders. I have a fear of spiders. First 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, all right, spiders. It has to be spiders. Then there was like 15 minutes into the movie. All right, so now they have the book. Okay, Evil Dead. All right, you're gonna try to, you must read from the book. All right, try to do some mummy references there. All right, okay. 15 minutes in the movie. All right, they're talking about something about witches, witchcraft. Okay, it's kind of lame. All right, what movie are we talking about? Evil Dead or Hocus Pocus 2. Because I've seen the movies, seen both movies. This is what I'm getting, this is what I'm like, what I'm watching, right? I'm watching Hocus Pocus 2. And this is what I'm thinking. Thinking, alright, it's gonna be like Evil Dead and, uh, the very first Hocus Pocus, which was scary. With witches. Alright, it looks like it. Nope, it's kind of lame. It's like, it wasn't like Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat was like Hocus Pocus 2, an adult version. But this Hocus Pocus 2 wasn't really made for adults. It was targeted to kids. Which, it was weird. I was like, why is it targeting kids? That's just me. Maybe I'm just like, just your average run of the mill. Not what movie buff here, but what I got out of the movie was kind of disturbing. But that's just me. I mean, I'm always like talking about Edgar Allan Poe and talking about supernatural stuff. So people always assume like I'm an evil person, but really I'm not. But that's just what the media wants to say and say. But hey, the media killed my friends. That's what I used to say. Which I did write a song. And I can't find that song to save my life. Because it's not on my YouTube channel. That was, uh, that was a song I never got posted on YouTube. Nor on Twitch. So I never started Day of Light. Little backstory there on the song that I was working on. Anyway, what I used to say. Okay. There's no chat, so it's pretty cool. So I can't deny that there is not a chat because there isn't a chat. So there's no emojis. I wish there was people. I wish there was emojis. I wish there was a chat, but there's not a chat. But hey, but whoever I'm talking to depends. Whoever I'm talking to, it depends. Most people listen. Most people don't. It depends if they're still watching. Which one is better than nothing, and that is what I like to think. Two is better than nothing. Three is better than nothing. Four is better than nothing. Five is better than nothing. Six is better than nothing. So, six is better than nothing. But to listeners, you can have trillions, billions of listeners. And then are they all listening to the same song? Depends. Some people would be trending it, but if it's not trendy enough, they're not going to listen. So this movie needs to do good in the box office for Disney. For Netflix, it had to do good because people are jumping ship or bailing on Netflix or Disney Plus because it's too expensive. Which I get, I don't understand, dude. Everything everything's expensive, no matter where you're at. Everything's expensive, and what I may not know, may not hurt me. But what I do know sometimes doesn't really hurt me. So what I do know is I got this weird chat highlight setting pop up, and it said first time chat, moderator, VIP, subscriber. At Menting. Okay. What did I learn? Chat highlight settings. That's what I learned. By selecting the chat highlight settings in chat, how they show up, highlights will not be visible to the viewer in chat. Will not be. So it will not be. Default. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta reread this. I might have misread this real fast. Hold on. Select which highlights you see in chat, and now they show up. Highlight will not be visible to the viewer in chat. Okay. Highlight visible to streamer. Highlight available to moderators. Personalized recognition helps viewers feel like they belong in your community. Switch individual highlights on or off to focus on what type of viewers you want to recognize, like welcoming your first chatters to show love to your subs. I have subs. I have substitutes. Can I take a substitute right now? Can I take like a quick 30-minute break and come back to this? Because this is like kind of embarrassing. I'm trying to read. Trying to read something new. Trying to learn something new. I'm reading and I don't even know if people are chatting. So I can't. Okay. I think I got it all good. Alright. Emoji chat on. Chat settings. Show mod icons. Okay, so you can keep it compact. Okay. Alright. Followers only chat? Or slow mode? What's slow mode? Requires users to wait between sending messages. Subscribers can be exempt via partner/affiliate seconds. 3 seconds? Okay. Okay, maybe there might be a chat. Maybe. I'm figuring out how to fix chat. Well, thank you, chat, for chatting. Oh. We'll say thank you, viewers, for watching. And thank you, subs, for subscribing. How many subs do I have? Ooh, best sub is definitely not Subway. It's Firehouse. Like, I love Firehouse subs. Like, I'll take Firehouse subs over Subway anytime. Anytime, any place. Like, you get the munchies. It's like, oh, I get Firehouse subs, and then I can enjoy a movie. Well, tonight it was either Firehouse subs, pizza, movie, but it became just pizza and movie. Didn't get Firehouse subs tonight. I was going to. I was like really excited. I was like, ooh. But I got to the haircut place a little too late, and once I got my haircut done, uh, I was running late on time, and I was like, oh shit, I'm running late on time. But I ended up making good time. But kind of find out the pizza place I wanted to try, they were closed, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? The one day they're closed, and I'm like, okay. I got lost. I got lost, and then they closed, and I was like, damn it. But I found it. I found the pizza place, but but I got but I got lost. But I found it, but they were closed. And I was like, damn. So went with the original House of Pizza tonight. So, but I had a failed attempt on having a great deep dish pizza tonight, which I wanted to critique, but I couldn't critique this food pizza place because they're closed. And I was like, ah, damn. So, oh well. But it's okay, chat. Don't cry. It's okay. But I'd like to welcome everyone and I'd like to wish everyone a great evening, a great night, or a great morning, wherever you tune into, because we're now at the hour mark. And I'm going to take an intermission to refresh uh, a cup of coffee. So I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. I cannot speak. I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. His sleep sank darkness comes creeping up, some haunting every time. And as I stared, I counted webs from all the spiders, catching things and eating their insides, like indecision to call you. And hear your voice of treason when you come home. It's dark this pain tonight. Just stop this pain tonight. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Less than an hour. More than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. How about 30? I would like another coffee. Thanks. If I can get my coffee. I got my coffee. So, whew, what a night. Hope everyone's having a great night. If you're watching Spirited Away or Hocus Pocus 2, hope it's a great night. Or you could be watching Love Live, which, or Dead Man in Wonderland, could be. Could be. Or maybe Black Lagoon. Could be. Maybe Kaon. Yeah. Talked to a cool kid today at work. I call him a cool kid. It's pretty cool. He had a Deadpool shirt on. I started talking about comics and movies and anime. And he's like, "Oh yeah, how about a comic got killed?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, don't get me started on that. I already know." He's like, "Oh, you know the no," and I'm like, "Yes, I already know the no. I know." It's a sad series where all the characters die. My favorite characters die. It's like, oh, you know the no. Sad. So don't get too attached to your favorite characters because they will die. So if you know the no, and if you know the no, the mean, then you know the no. But if you don't know the no and no mean, then you want to get the reference or the joke. It's a joke. But A Kami Got Kill is a sad anime series. Same as Magical Girls. They're great. They're great. They're great series. It's just do not get attached to the characters. Just don't. Alright. So don't get attached to the characters. That's not a voice. Well, that's not character. That's a life movie right there. That's a slice of life movie right there. But Trigun, I started Trigun last night. I just restarted watching it, the series, and I'm gonna start rewatching the Big O because I was just come back to a nostalgic factor. But Kill la Kill, I finished that series, and it was okay. It was okay. Blood Sea. Blood Sea rocks. It just rocks. It's all the time. It's great. Howl's Moving Castle. Another great recommendation. I'm recommending like people good recommendations of movies and anime series to watch and check out. If you actually are interested in listening and viewing the channel and supporting Anime Sunday, this Sunday, I'll be talking about more anime stuff for our viewers and our listeners. But tonight we're talking about movies, and we're talking about Hocus Pocus 2. So, and then tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow? I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I know I'm going to be streaming, but I just don't know what I'm going to be streaming about. I didn't really think of that through. Oh, yeah. Gonna be streaming until like Sunday. Duh. 3-day event. Woohoo! So, October 1st. That's officially, soon. Or now for some. But for me, it's officially now. So I'm turning over. And lo and behold, we get Darling. We get Darling. Darling, don't lie to me, but we get Darling in the Franks. 02. A kiss is something you share with your special someone. Is the one you kiss special to you. And the only month in the month of October is Halloween. We flip over the calendar to October, and that was a quote from 02. Darling in the Franks. Yeah, you kiss one person. It was just a kiss. Yeah, how did it end up like this? And then like a whole bunch of Snickers and like Twix and Reese's Pieces. It's like, it was only a kiss. I love trick or treat. I love candy. I'm sorry. I have a sweet tooth. But it was only a kiss. I didn't have to eat that many candy bars. He didn't need that much chocolate, sir. It's like, it's like, everyone loves Halloween. They got a little pumpkin. They got a little pumpkin. If you look closely. Anyway, so that's a big shout out to the Taco Box Anime Sunday episode that will be happening this Sunday. Because usually I get my anime box every Sunday. It's like clockwork. It's weird. I get my anime box every Sunday. And it's like, they deliver on Sundays? Yes, they do. They run on Sunday. It's like, they do? Huh. Oh. Well, that's definitely cool. They're open on Sundays. That's nice. Anyway, what are we talking about? Oh, we just flipped over a calendar. I was gonna say flip over a camera. No. Flipped over a calendar. So, the month of October is officially started here on the channel, here on the show, and here for everyone else. So, ta-da! 02. Darling in the Franxx. I've seen it. I love the anime series. My favorite moments of that is it's a funny clip. I would play it, but I think people would be like, no. The joke is, it's like, you want to ride, and it's like, yeah, I want to ride. And he starts making airplane sounds. It's kind of a corny, sexy joke, but if people laugh at it, then that's how the joke goes. But I'll show the clip. The clip's a little bit more funnier. I don't know, I get the reference, I get the joke. It's pretty funny. I don't know. But I watched this other joke. It wasn't really a joke. I watched this other video in which people were boxing in cars and freaking phone booths. And I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was pretty cool earlier today. I'm rambling on. about my day because like my day was just like a blur, and it always is a blur after the weekend happens. After I get drunk, it's like, oh, it was all cool, and then you know Monday comes around and you're just like, oh, okay. But officially October now, so got a brand new month, and I'm excited for Halloween this year. And I'm really excited for this month. Really happy, really positive, and determined. But mostly, I'm more optimistic. I'm pretty much more optimistic on the quality of you know the stream and the channel. I mean, if we're still on the air by Halloween, then that's pretty cool. But it all depends on me. If I keep streaming on Twitch, but I'm doing a lot more streaming for YouTube, to be honest, and trying to get subscribers. I think is a little bit more easier than getting followers. That's just me, but trying something, figuring something out, but just not really. What are we talking about? Uh, anyway, mental block there. Made it to an hour and 36 minutes, which is pretty cool. A good time. So, but every time I stream, every time I do the radio, uh, songs always get copyrighted. So I'm having a hard time with music. I wish I could have a better selection of music. I really do. I do appreciate music. I do like having music, but you know, if I don't have music, it sounds quiet. But that's just me. So, but Dead Man's Party was trending on number one Halloween Spotify song this week by Wingo Boingo. I would play it, but my Spotify always freezes on me every single time. Every time I go live. And it's just like, it irritates me. It irritates me every single time. It's like, I play a song on the radio. And my Spotify just stops working on me every single time. And it's like, oh my god, I just want to play one song. Like it was on the radio, but it's not on the radio. It's just on my Spotify. I just want to hear it. Wango Boingo. Peace sakes. Do 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 do. Walking with a dead man over my shoulder. Ding 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 ding.
Going to a party with no one still alive. I would play it, but it would get copyrighted. And then my audio would be muted. And you wouldn't be able to listen to it. Listen to me talk. Even though if I was talking about something important, something happy, something positive, it might have been muted. Because they muted the audio. And did I do that? No. I didn't mute my audio. But hey, got my coffee. Mm. Yeah, there's a lot of viewers, a lot of listeners, a lot of fans, a lot of people in general. It's just tons, billions, trillions of people. And anyone can watch, anyone can listen. It's not anyone's like recommendation, but if it gets recommended to you and you enjoyed it and you wanted to subscribe to the channel, that's really cool. But if you don't want to watch the channel, you don't have to. You don't have to watch. You don't have to listen to this part, but um, Hocus Pocus was a 7 in my ratings of horror movies. It was a 7 out of 10. So, if I could recommend uh, another video to watch, if you're not interested in watching Hocus Pocus, I could talk about anime. But I could talk about any other movie besides Hocus Pocus 2 because I don't want to give spoilers. I don't want to give spoilers out. I know there's still people still haven't seen it yet or have seen it, but they don't want to ruin it for everyone else. But yet they know it, they've seen it. They just don't want spoilers, but yet they're gonna get spoilers anyway. Sorry. It's like, don't be that person and spoil something. Put a Tupperware bucket on it and don't let it spoil. But if it does spoil and it's in that Tupperware bucket, throw it away. Throw it away. Do not eat it. Do not eat it. For the love of God, do not eat it. Okay. Because just don't be that type of person. Just, if it gets bad and spoiled, just throw it away. Don't eat it. But if people are listening, if people are watching, they're just like, what the hell is he talking about? Anyway, to be random here, uh, I haven't really been talking to anyone other than the fact that I've been talking to my friends and family and relatives that watch the channel. And I get like one viewer, so I'm imagining out of like everyone, I'm just like, okay, one person's watching, so they understand where I'm coming from. But to be honest, like when I get 2 viewers, I'm like, okay, I have 2 viewers, and my talking can become like like more different when it's like, okay, now I got someone's attention. I got two viewers. It's like, oh, great. And then when it becomes like four, five, six viewers, then it's like, oh, I got rated. And that's really what happens. It's like, oh, someone rated you. Oh, that's cool. Cool. And people are like, it's not cool to get rated. And it's like, okay. And what kind of rating are we talking about? And then people are just like, oh, like, to host another channel, like, isn't it pretty cool to host another channel? I think it's pretty cool to host another channel. If the other channel's doing good, if the other channel is struggling, I think it's a good thing to host a channel. I mean, if another channel is struggling and they're trying to get, you know, their content out there, I think giving them a host and helping them out from struggling is a good thing. So I try to host other channels and give them the benefit of the doubt. I give them the benefit of the doubt. And when I get, excuse my language here, is I don't get like the kindness in return. That makes sense. But don't get me wrong, you know, whoever does listen, whoever does watch, don't get me wrong, you know, getting like a getting pretty far in the talking points and you know the anime and the memes. I'm putting jokes aside, you know. I mean, we're gonna have jokes all the time, but we're getting popular. We're getting noticed, and our unlike button isn't being hit anymore. It used to be. Not anymore. I wonder why. I wonder why. Maybe it's because I believe that, you know, doing the right thing and saying the right thing at the right time, at the right moment, in the right place doesn't really mean anything if you're talking until you're face to face with someone. But for me, I could be talking to anyone in particular, but I'm just hoping that whoever you are, viewer out there, whoever listener you are out there, whoever watcher you are out there, that lonely little number one, whoever you are, for the hour, thank you for watching. And thank you for listening. For that lonely little viewer out there. That lonely little viewer. It's definitely not me. I'm not the viewer. More is just the construct of knowing and acknowledging, you know, things. I'm just I'm just a lonely vampire demon slayer. I okay. When, oh Jesus. Oh, oh, sorry. Didn't mean to take the Lord's name in vain. Okay. Sorry. We'll bleep that out. But like I said, I humor myself, but you know, I was impressed with the movie. I was impressed with the movie in certain ways. In certain ways, I was impressed with the movie, and in certain ways, I was not impressed with the movie. But it was a 7 out of 10, and like I said, you know, I tried not to spoil it too much. But if you want to give it a second watch, a second view, then go ahead. But like I said, I watched it with my family. I'll watch it on my own. Maybe I might have a different feeling watching it on my own. But I watched it with my family, and I was just like, it felt like a 7 out of 10. But when I watch movies on my own, sometimes I don't have a 7 out of 10. So I'm having a 7 out of 10 moment in which I'm watching things closely. So I'm curious to finish Trigun tonight and try to watch Hocus Pocus 2 again. But like I said, the only parts I really need to watch is just the basically the middle part. Because after like the first 30 minutes of it, like I was kind of overrated and just kind of done with the movie. I was done with the movie. I was just like, it's a 7 out of 10. I couldn't, I couldn't like muster up 8 out of 10. It was just a 7 out of 10. I tried. I tried. Yeah, I could rewatch it again, but 7 out of 10. So that's like a 70%, which 7% chance that it's a decent movie, a decent remake, but 70% chance that it was just a decent movie, but 70%, you know, of it, there was a lot of stuff that could have not been uh, mentioned or mentioned, seen or not seen, but um, jokes aside, you know, I guess being someone's ADHD is it's a horrible, slow, sad realization. It's like, does he not know? It's like, oh God, he's struggling. No, he's not struggling. Then what is he talking about? He's talking about the movie. God. Talk about Hocus Pocus 2 here. That's what I've been talking about. Talk about Hocus Pocus 2. What do you think we've been talking about? Well, the whole time I've been talking about Hocus Pocus 2, but, you know, my mind was like thinking about Saturday and Sunday. But, you know, I'm just trying to talk about Hocus Pocus 2, and I'm thinking about Saturday and Sunday. Friday's pretty much over for me. You know, it's Saturday morning. So, good morning, good evening. But welcome to the 2 hour mark. like clockwork. But like I said, could stream a little bit longer. Could. But it depends on, you know, on you. Oh, listening and watching. It depends. I mean, like, if no one tunes in, after an hour, or before an hour, like, I'm just talking to myself here. Which is cool. Which is, it's cool. It's cool. But I'm talking, and I hope people can enjoy my rendition of movie review. Even though I've vaguely have been so preoccupied with so many things that I've forgotten how to do a movie review. It's been a long time since I did a movie review. But, especially on my channel. Especially on my YouTube channel, it's been like a long time. But, you know. The only reason I'm doing the movie reviews on Twitch is because I'm just trying to maintain um, being on the camera. So, but behind the scenes, yeah, well, this isn't behind the scenes. The phone is behind the scenes. The main show is a laptop. I got a lot to show for it. So they did. So they thought. So anyway, hopefully I get my uh, VR working again tomorrow night. Cause I finally finished my avatar. Finally got it working and all that. So, gonna try and do that. But it was like, you know what? Maybe I should tell people how I got these scars. I told my stylist today. That was funny. I went to get my haircut today, and she's like, "How'd you get those scars?" And I was like, "You wanna know how I got these scars? You wanna know how I got these scars? I'll tell you how I got these scars." Daddy was abusive. Mommy didn't like it. Dad abused his mom. Dad comes at me with a knife. Why so serious? See, like, there was a Batman joke reference. And the stylist next to me mentioned, "Oh wow, he had to give him a Batman reference." And the stylist was in my hair. She's like, "I don't get it." And I was like, "It's okay." At that moment, I was like, not everyone gets my sense of humor, which is kind of ironic, because earlier I had I had talked to someone and I said, I like Batman and I get Batman jokes and references really well. And someone mentioned that today when I was getting my haircut, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I was just like sitting there and just like, uh, I just, I couldn't talk about my scars in the barber shop. I just couldn't. I get the Batman joke. I get the Batman joke, but it's like I just couldn't talk about my scar. Yeah, I have scars. You see, I have like six, on, three on each side. When I get my haircut short, you can see. And it's not like uh, a punk thing. It's not like a stylish thing. It's there's scars that will not heal, so that's why I have missing hair, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's like totally punk rock, you know, nowadays. But before, I really didn't like my scars. But now I wear my scars proud. It's like yes, wear your scars proud. But if you have a nasty scar, it's like, hey, you want to hear a scar story? It's like, no, not really. Want to hear a ghost story? Uh, not really. You want to watch a movie about witches? Uh, not really. You sure? No, I watched it. It was okay. Okay. Anyway, I thought it was funny that the the stylist brought up the Joker, and the one stylist just didn't understand. It was like I was not trying to be a, I was not trying to offend or anyone in particular, but I couldn't help. It was like I wanted to say Batman. I was like, it's the Batman, but I don't talk. I don't talk too much at the barber. The baseball game was on. It's like, why did you put baseball in front of me? Like, you think I was gonna watch baseball? I was running late for time. I couldn't get my pizza. It's like, oh man, sucks. No, I think I did a good job on my haircut tonight, so I like it. I like my haircut. Now the picture I took, I think the picture I took of my new fresh haircut, it just looks bad. But like, who am I trying to impress? No one in particular. So it's like, I think if I put gel in it and style it the way I want it, it'll look good. But this is what it looked like, you know, and I like it. I like the style. And then she's like, "You want me to trim your beard and mustache?" I was like, "Whoa, whoa! Do people get that?" Like at a barber shop, I was like, "Whoa!" Never heard anyone ever ask me that, and it threw me off. I was like, uh, sure. Never heard anyone like say that ever at a barber shop I've ever been to. The stylist was like, "Do you want me to trim your beard and mustache?" I was like, "Really?" I never had anyone ever ask me that. For the love of me, it threw me off. It threw me a curveball. I was like, no one's ever asked me that, and I thought that was kind of weird. That was kind of strange. I was like, but I guess she was just being polite or something. And I was like, sure, that'd be nice. I, and so she trims like some of the beard, but then she's like, what about what are you doing on the stash? And I was like, oh, oh, I'll take care of the stash. It's like I'll take care of the stash. But the beard is like, all right. So it's like short. And I was like, looks nice, feels nice. And it was a great haircut. And people were like, where did you go to get your haircut? Went to Sports Clips, which is like, I guess it's like a popular, trendy, hipster, you know, haircut place. It's not as it's not expensive as like going to like Supercuts or going to like any like professional stylist, but you know, reasonably priced and good haircut. So I feel good. I feel confident. I feel like a new me, a new style. Ooh. But got my haircut and I was like I was gonna get pizza and I went to go get pizza and they were closed and I was like oh no. So had to change uh, scenarios and get pizza somewhere else and watch Hocus Pocus 2, finished it and live stream. So that's where we're at. We made it all full circle. Okay, out of everything, what do you talk about? Uh, well, our big talking moment was about movies, silly things, and anime. Those are big talking points. But nevertheless, we didn't wait too long, to make sure the stream was working. So I hope the stream is working. Hope it's working. I think so. If the audio is off, then like I don't know what to tell you. But actually, audio is working, so everything's working good. But we made it to the 2 hour mark, and so right on. But story about my scars. Operation. The operation I cannot forget. As long as I try to remember to forget it, I just can't. What a shame. But what I can forget is not reminding people about Anime Sunday. So Anime Sunday will be happening this Sunday. We'll be talking about anime and recapping the new anime series and old anime series I finished, and list of recommendations for new ones. So those are the big talking points for Sunday. And for Saturday, we're probably gonna be doing a music stream. So I'll have the guitar with me. So yippee! But for Friday, just chilling out. But working with the time difference and my time, I I'm gonna take a quick uh, break. I'll be right back. Away from keyboard, away from camera. I'll be right back. You still there? Still watching? Still listening? I'm back. Punk here. So, C plus movie. Wasn't really a plus movie, but it was a C plus movie. And if anyone hasn't seen it yet, it's on Disney Plus, so you can stream it tonight for your own free time and enjoyment. As for streaming this, that's just my own time. uh, Enjoyment for others that you know to want to be entertained. Well, I can entertain you by just talking to you for just about maybe about 30 more minutes. But if you want to watch something else or stream something else instead of checking out the channel tonight, right on. Enjoy your night. Peace. Much love. But if you are still tuning in or joining us, we're talking about Hocus Pocus 2. And this whole night has been surrounded by Hocus Pocus. A lot of Halloween themes going around. Ooh, spooky. And, you know, a lot of spooky things happen. Well, a lot of spooky things happen to me during Halloween. And, I guess the memories I have are great. So, but we officially turned over our calendar for the month of October. So we are now starting the fresh month of October here on YouTube and on Twitch. Mostly YouTube. Twitch, we're still barely hanging on by a thread, which I might make the significant jump and leap to YouTube and just really focus on YouTube videos and YouTube's live streams instead of Twitch. To be honest, I don't think I can conquer both. I know Rome was only built in a day, but I don't think I can conquer both. I can conquer one, and I know which one I can conquer the most, and that's YouTube. YouTube at 1,000 subscribers, it's not that hard. You just need 1,000 listeners. So if you get 1,000 listeners, you don't need 1,000 subscribers. That's just me. Which, in all retrospect, it goes from Twitch the same way, You don't need a whole bunch of viewers watching your channel, supporting your channel. If they're gonna watch, they're gonna watch. If they're gonna listen, they're gonna listen. But, my movie reviews, like a lot of people enjoy my movie reviews. I don't know why. Because I'm, struggling on my words right now and gargling on my words. So, I'm either mumbling or rambling on way too fast. I need to slow down and have a sip of coffee. So, woo! Woo! What a rush. Ah, what a rush. What a great sugar rush. What a great movie it was. It was a 70 out of 100, and it was a good movie. It had its moments, um, but no spoilers, just yet, because people are still haven't seen it yet or are settling down to watch it for themselves. So if that's the case, and you're listening or not listening, if that's the case, enjoy it. It's on Disney Plus. As for tonight's stream, it will be on YouTube as well as Twitch. So, but It just depends on the on the listeners. Doesn't really depend on the viewers, to be watching. One listener, you know, can make the difference. One viewer can make the difference. So, to that one lonely viewer in my corner, good evening or good morning. But like I recapped, I've already recapped, and I already settled on a good stopping point. But tonight has been a pretty okay stream, so not really adamant on too much stuff. So, but it is getting late, and I would love to talk all night. I love to laugh all night, which I might, but off camera. I just enjoy the rest of my evening by myself, which is pretty nice. Now others would be like, well, it's nice when you can share it with someone else, right? Uh, it depends. Some nights you just want to be left alone. And other nights you want to talk and laugh. But most nights you just want to be left alone. So, you leave them alone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. 3 sorries. Don't really make a right. But hey, 3 rights don't make a left. I thought it was 4 rights. 4 rights make a left, right? Is that how the phrase goes? Anyway, so yeah, whatever I was talking about. The Chevy Impala is like one of the greatest cars in the world. I say what I said. The Chevy Impala is the world's greatest car in the world. I said what I said. Like, if I ever get another car, I'll probably go with a Chevy. Could I get a Chevy Impala? 1967 Chevy Impala. Can I get that? If I ever do get another car, could I get that? In video game form, yeah. But in real life form, I would have to find one and restore it. But I don't know a lot about cars, but I know a friend with that would love to work on cars. Except not in like 190 degree or 109 degree weather. It just sounds brutal. But hey, it's winter now. Woo! Bring on the snow. But anyway, I fixed the chat room chat, so you can actually chat. It's a slow mode, and you gotta wait 3 seconds. So I apologize if people are trying to chat or trying to answer chat, but if you're not even watching, you're not even listening, so yep, doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. It's everyone just gets their slice of pie or cake. I'll take pie. Everyone else gets a piece of mine. I'll just be like, I'll take pie. 3.14 just keeps going on. Nope, pie. Like, I want some pie, but we're out of pie. Like, damn. The only pie we have is pizza pie. Get it? Pizza pie. That's what Boston was saying. They just want their slice of pie. Anyway, I liked Hocus Pocus too. I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. It's just there was things that I wanna talk about, but I really don't know like if it's gonna be like okay to talk about. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, then it's okay. But if you're following me and you're like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? But the movie was good. It had certain moments that I thought were a little questionable. That's just me. But then again, I was just watching it and going into it blindly, not really paying attention to any of the trailers. You know, giving it the benefit of the doubt, being like, this is gonna be a good movie. This isn't gonna be a flop. But wasn't really too unimpressed with it. There was things that were impressive with it, but then there was things that weren't impressive with it. So I gave it a 7 out of 10. So to all our viewers and listeners out there, if people do not like popular anime punks, movie review score tonight, which was a 7 out of 10. If people didn't like it, I apologize. But that's what I rated Hocus Pocus 2 tonight. So, chat, be calm. Be calm, chat. and watchers, be calm. Be calm. Because it was a 7 out of 10. It wasn't a 10 out of 10. It was a 7 out of 10. So be calm. Just be calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. I know a lot of people like were mad at me when I said that this movie sucks. And I was like, it sucks. The Chucky series sucks. And people went off on me. They're like, the Chucky series didn't suck. I'm like, yeah, the Chucky series sucked. The movies were great all the way until the third one. After that, they were just like mediocre. I mean, if you really want to talk about horror movies to really watch, Trick or Treat and Hellraiser are the number two good Halloween movies to watch. Oh, but then Rob Zombie, you know, who remade Halloween, who remade like or made scary really rendition movies, comes out with a new one called The Monsters, based on the TV show The Monsters, which is like a horror drama like spin-off, and he revamps it. When did Rob Zombie start doing comedy? It's kind of throwing me off right there. It's like the trailer. It's like it was funny. It wasn't scary. It wasn't like a Rob Zombie movie that I was thinking. Just curious, like when did Rob Zombie become a comedic horror writer? He never really has. He's been like a dark horror writer in his films. With the monsters now, it's like a comedy. It's a dark comedy. Supposedly, it's a dark comedy. I don't see the darkness. I just see a comedy movie that some dark guy who has a dark passion for lore and all that to come up with a comedy movie. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But it's not a comedy movie. It's supposed to be a horror movie. But the TV show is a comedy TV show. So, it makes sense. But Rob Zombie, I don't know if I'm going to watch it. To be honest, it looks like if like just a comedy movie. It doesn't look like a scary movie, and I was really hoping for something different. I was, I guess, from the trailer, I was hoping for something different. I was hoping that like it was gonna be like based on like not just a TV show, but like maybe like the tales leading up to the TV show. Like maybe it was um like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you know, where it was meant to be seen, you know, through the eyes of different people. I don't know. I don't know. What the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, what the fuck are we talking about? What the quack are we talking about? Anyway, it was 30 minutes or less. So, take it or leave it. Anyway, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just. Uh, anyway, the Rob Zombie movie is gonna be coming out soon, and I've seen trailers for it, and they just might. I guess my stupid opinion is, I'm just kind of curious when Rob Zombie become a comedic comedy director instead of a horror director. I know he's a singer. He's a great singer, great artist. I just, um, when the hell did he start making comedies? Even though he has some comedy in his dark humor and in his horror movies, when did he all of a sudden just start taking a full-fledged comedy? Well, he gives you the monsters, and that's what you get. Then hopefully it's gonna be good. Hopefully it's gonna be good. Hopefully it's not gonna be a letdown. But I'll definitely watch it. I'll definitely watch it, and I'll critique it to my best of my ability. But you know, to my best ability, I try to critique Hocus Pocus 2, and every time I try to critique a movie, you know, it's it's like pulling teeth when I'm trying to critique a movie because I don't want to spoil the movie, but yet I want to just try to get enough information about the movie before I can just like go off on the movie. And I got enough information to go off on the movie, which it's like easy to just say it's a 70 out of 100. There you go. It's a C. You either see it or you don't see it. Or see yourself out of this conversation. Oh. Or see yourself out of this channel. User has left your stream. um, Never had a user enter the stream. But hey, I digress. Alright, anyway. Uh, October is finally here. So, I'm excited. This October, our calendar is no other than 02 from Darwin and Franks. So shout out to a taco box company. And this month is Halloween. But tonight's quote. And tonight's quote is for this weekend's quote. This is a 3-part stream. This is the first part. Second part, Saturday. Third part is Sunday. Anyway. A kiss is something you share with your special someone. Is the one you kiss special to you? Is the one you kiss special to you? It was only a kiss. And then it turned into a bunch of other candy bars. That's what I made a joke. Because, that's our punk rock meme, and I was just like, that's pretty funny. Making fun of the Killers. It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I go into bed, and my stomach is sick, and it's all in my head. But it's not all in my head. Which, thank goodness, it's not all in my head. It's not all in my head. And whose head is it? Dun dun dun. Anyway. Who? Okay, when do we get owls here? When do we get owls? Who? I guess we have owls in the studio. No ducks. We got owls. Owls are cool. Owls are really cool, actually. But if it was an owl or a raven, ooh. Ooh. See, I would pick a raven. No. A bat. I would get a bat. And a raven. And an owl. Okay, and then, yeah. That's how I'll do it. Yeah. But, animals aside, I mean, like, if you had to pick an owl or a raven, which would you pick? An owl or a raven? Let me know, chat, if you're curious. If you had to pick one animal, would it be a owl or a raven? So, for me, it would be a raven. I just like ravens. I like ravens. I like crows, but ravens are. I like the blackbirds. You like Chicago Blackhawks? Duh. Who doesn't love the Chicago Blackhawks? Who the fuck doesn't love Chicago Blackhawks? Well, in hockey, I mean, like, okay, hold on. How do we get from hockey from birds? I don't know. I don't know. Just want to talk about hockey. Favorite hockey teams. My favorite hockey teams. What are some people's favorite hockey teams? Chat, what are some of your favorite hockey teams? If anyone, like, plays or knows about hockey, what are some of your favorite hockey teams? Or favorite hockey moments? Please, I'm curious. But curiosity kills the cat, so meow meow meow, cat is dead. Oh well. But it was cool to see homage to Zachary Binks. That's pretty cool. Zachary Binks. Binks can't die. Well, actually, Binks did die. The curse was lifted. Binks did die. He got to see his Emily. So, in the sequel, in Hocus Pocus, you know, did the curse really work? Because I feel like I don't think the curse works. I don't think it was supposed to be. I I'm having a little hard time with the ending. Spoiler alert here. I'm having a little hard time with the ending of the movie. The middle parts were okay. You know, there was moments where it was just like, haha, okay. But the ending, I'm just having a little hard time with the ending. And I'm having a little hard time ending the stream. But the Hocus Pocus 2, you know, the ending of the movie, I'm having a little hard time with, you know, I get that I don't think it was the right spell. I don't think it was the right spell that, you know, the Sanders sisters, you know, I feel like Bette Miller, like, reprised her role and said, if I can win an Oscar, I can win an Oscar on, on Redemption. That's all I saw when she was going off, and she's like, not my sisters. Not my sisters. I love my sisters. It's like, Bette Midler, you won an Oscar tonight. How do you feel? It's Halloween. I'm back. Yeah, you're back. Anyway, I'm back, everyone, too. But, uh, nevertheless, sometimes I'm just randomly just talking, and not really in the mood for drama. So, no drama, llama. But keep keep have a keep a good night going, and go from there. But it's going on 3 hours. Oh my god, 3 hours. Oh jeez, where did the time go? Where did the time go? It was so fast. 3 hours. And I thought I was still talking for 30 minutes. Now you've been talking for 3 hours. How impressive. Yeah, it is impressive. Talking for 3 hours. Yeah, it's impressive, and streaming for a certain amount of time. It's impressive. And getting the viewers and the listeners and the watchers, it's impressive. Yes. Yes, it's all impressive, but we look at our numbers and we're just like they could be improved. They could be improvements. So, but 0-2, Darwin, France. Might have to restart watching that, but I just restarted watching Trigun. So that's what I'm currently watching right now. When it comes to anime, uh, and then I'm gonna start watching Chainsaw Man. I think that's what it's called, and Jinzitsu. I think I said it wrong. But I'm gonna try to check out that anime series. But right now, I finished the Diaries of was it Blackwater or something like that. It was a fishing anime series and slice of life, and it was on Funimation. It was pretty good. I liked it. I was like, now I want to go fishing. Now I want to just like experiencing fishing again. It was nice, but yeah. Uh, it's still raining. People are still complaining that they're out of power or don't have power. So it's like, hang in there, Florida. Hang in there. Hang in there for all our listeners and viewers out there in Florida. Hang in there. Hang in there. It'll get better. The sun will come out again. The hurricane will soon subside, and the storm will go away. You recover. You always do. You always do, right? They recover fast. Florida always recovers fast. Not fast enough. But if I could recover uh, from this moment, I would say have a great night. So, thank you for getting this far, especially for the 3 hour mark. It's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie. So, thanks. Round of applause. Thumbs up. Alright. Anyway. Excuse me. I hate how sometimes I overhype myself. I hate how I overhype things. I'm overexcited over things, and I'm like, oh, I'm really excited. I'm really hyped up, and then when the moment happens, I'm just like, okay, okay, it's overrated. It's like, yeah, you got people listening. Yeah, you got people watching. Yeah, you got a subscriber. Yeah, you got a follower. Oh, okay, cool. Yay, no one was watching. Oh, okay, cool. But when people do watch, it's like, oh, you watched? And it's like, yeah, I watched. It's like, oh, cool. Thanks. That was nice. It's like, I liked it. Thanks. That was nice. You didn't see my thumbs up? Yes, I saw your thumbs up. I saw your thumbs up. That was cool. I was like, cool, cool, cool. So, cool, cool, cool. Unfortunately, Coolio died at 54. Unfortunately, which isn't cool. But a lot of people are getting confused with like Hello Cool J, where I think that was my parents. They were getting Hello Cool J mixed up with Coolio. I'm like, no, Hello Cool J is totally different from Coolio. Trying to explain that to my parents. They're not really into like a lot of the music, but like I'm into the music, and I'm just like, uh, he's a rapper. Parents are like, he's a rapper? Yes, he's a rapper. It's sad and it's unfortunate he passed away, but he is a rapper. Living in a gangster's paradise. Like, that's like one of his biggest songs with Biggie Smalls. But that's like the only clip I've seen. I've seen other clips, but I guess he died from a heart attack. I always die from a heart attack nowadays. Guess it's a quick one, right? It's instant. It's instant. Your heart stops, but then it starts up again. Huh. Oh, like the movie Flatliners. So it's a good day to die. Oh, that's another good horror movie selection for me. Is Flatliners. I love that movie. Uh, Keith Sutherland. Another good Keith Sutherland movie in the 80s. Flatliners. So it's a good day to die. I want to say Kevin Bacon's in the movie. Wait, I want to say Kevin Bacon's in that movie, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I'm gonna slap myself in the face if I get this wrong. But Flatliners. All right, 1990 American psychological horror film directed by Joel Schumacher. Was produced by Michael Douglas. Kevin Bacon was in it. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't gonna. So thank goodness I was right. Keith Sutherland, Julia Roberts, William Baldwin, Oliver Pratt, and Kevin Bacon. Yes, Kevin Bacon. We all need to get the bacon. I know my movies. I know my horror movies. I know my cast. So I was just like, yes. I know movie trivia. I'm pretty good at it. I'm really good at it. I play that all the time. Like, on like the Family Feud, trivia. Like the movie ones. Like, have you seen it? That game? Oh, I play that game all the time, and I'm getting good at it. I'm really good at it. I wish I could stream it. I wish I could stream that game, but it's like not a game you can play on the PC or the laptop or the Xbox or the. You just basically watch it. It's a DVD game, which is pretty cool. But I've answered all their questions, and I've scored 100 on even like the challenging ones. I'm like, oh yeah, it's this. Like people have to like literally come up with Trivial Pursuit, uh, new Trivial Pursuit questions about movies for me because like, I just know movies too well. Now I mix up the lyrics sometimes. I mix up the, the storyline sometimes to a degree, but I'm pretty good at like memorizing things. I'm pretty good at like remembering movie movie stuff and trivia stuff. Anyway, the only thing I can really remember from Hocus Pocus 2, which is really cool, was well the intro. The intro was pretty much the only thing that was pretty cool that I can remember. The rest was just like, okay. I know. I know a lot of people are a little upset with me, and they're just like, "You're giving Hocus Pocus 2 bad, a bad out." I'm like, I'm not giving it a bad out. I'm giving it a 70, a 7 out of 10, a 7 out of 10. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10, which is a 70 out of 100. I'm giving it a 7% rating, which is a C. It could be a C plus if they want it, but it's a C. I'm giving it a C. So see it for yourself. But I watched it, but you know, is it quotable as the first one? Not really. The first one will always be quotable, and that's like in all movies. But will it be memeable? Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of memes. There's gonna be a lot of memes. A lot. A lot of memes. Meme. It's just a meme. It was only a meme. It was only a meme. Yeah, it was only a kiss. Is the one you kiss special to you? Maybe. Just maybe. But to me, I had a special kiss, and then it became a death kiss. Dun, dun, dun. Lightning thunder. Ah, my eyes turned all purple. Shooting lightning. It was like, okay. So they get their superpowers. Ooh. Creepy. The question I always have to ask myself is what happened to those two punks in the original Hocus Pocus movie? At the very end, they're in the cages in the hotel. Or, not the hotel, the house, which was a museum. So, did anyone ever go back and unlock those guys? That's Hocus Pocus 1. We're talking about Hocus Pocus 2. Oh, sorry. I was rewatching Hocus Pocus, and then I was gonna watch a new one, which I did, but I got like 30 minutes, 35 minutes into the second one, and I was just like, all right, I'm over it. I can't watch anymore. I'm over it. I I I didn't want to do what I didn't want to do what I wasn't want to do, but I turned it off. I just couldn't watch it all the way, and then I watched like halfway portions of it, and then I got to the end, and I was just like, all right, I'm done. I literally skimmed over that movie. I didn't really enjoy it. I skimmed through it. I watched it too fast. I watched the movie too fast. It was like it's like someone hitting the fast like rewind. Hit it real fast. I was like, it's like whoa, that was too fast. Slow down. And I try it, and because you're streaming it, that's the thing, right? So he has a remote and the Roku controller, and I'm just like trying to rewind where I was at and play it, and it's like, I'm like, all right, I've already seen the movie. I was like, oh shit, it's like working at the fucking movie store all over again, where I just like put the tape in the VCR and hit rewind, and it gets to the end, put it back on the sleeve, put it on to the next movie. I'm like, oh my god. I was watching it in my room, and as I was setting up the laptop and everything, I was watching in my room and listening to it, and just I did it too fast. I watched the movie way too fast. But going back to our going back to our quote, going back to our quote today by Zero Two, Darling in the Franxx, is the one you kiss special to you? Yes or no? And the answer is I had a special kiss with a special someone that turned out to be special at a moment. And then the moment died, and going back to that moment, Halloween's upon us, and I'm like, it's anniversary. So, yes, I kissed someone that was special. And it turned out that she was into black magic and witchcraft as well. And turned out I feel like the zombie has his mouth shown set. But I'm more of a vampire. uh, but God rest her soul. Jenna Noel Kelly, God rest her soul. That movie came out on her birthday. The original movie came out on her birthday. The sequel wasn't finished written. The sequel wasn't finished done writing until her death, which is kind of creepy. But her mom told me this, and I was like, that's kind of creepy. Anyway, creepy factor over. Don't want to do the cringe factor here. It's 3 hours and 3 minutes, and you've been listening to Popular Anime Punks talk show, just chat, stream. So, welcome. Hope everyone had a great night. Until then, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace, everyone.